Hello friends, my name is Binaki and welcome to my channel Fintech Logics. So today we will talk about our 4 quadrant method and we'll extend it to age group 30 and 40. We have already covered 20 to 30 age group. If you have not seen that, I would provide the link here. So let's begin. So now we are talking about age group 30 to 40. So let's consider them as high risk taking because there is around 15 to 20 years of income potential still available. Mid corpus, they would have already invested for 10 years, 5 to 10 years. So let's consider them as mid corpus. They would have sufficient corpus. Then your view is medium to long term. So we are talking about 15 to 20 years investment, insurance, and credit period. So this is definitely a long term view, right? Now, in goals, what we need to meet is that home loan would have been definitely added looking at the current trends. Your daily chores which goes on, right, it would have increased with your marriage, so that's what I put, daily chores and marriage. So if marriage is there, if somebody would be entering in 30s to marriage life, then in that stage there would be marriage expenses, otherwise it would have happened in 20 to 30. So daily chores and marriage are your goals where you need to have expenses. Kids education, because we are talking about a 30 to 40 age group, so here there would be substantial kids education expenses. Travel purpose, I'm keeping it common for all the age groups. Instead of rainy day savings, I'm moving now to regular investment, because now at this point of time your person would have actually entered into a regular investment habit, and there would not be any separate parking that has to be made for rainy day savings. Your regular investment will take care of that in case of any mishap happens. Now, strategy. So at this point of time, your primary strategies should be investment. How do I make my regular investments? Credit. How do I manage my home loan and my travel loans, etc.? And insurance, that I would need at this point of time health insurance for me and my family. At this point of time, 5 lakhs which is provided in case of single income, your 5 lakhs which is provided max by any company might not be sufficient. So at this point of time, I should be thinking of adding one top-up insurance. So there are a lot of companies who are giving top-up insurance at this point of time. So this is the secondary insurance, so your premium is low. I'll talk about that in my specific instrument video. Otherwise, somebody can think of a top-up insurance, or somebody can think of extending their health insurance by increasing the cover. We'll talk about the advantage and disadvantage of both in my future videos. So but definitely insurance has to be put in 30 to 40 bracket. Now liquidation, we should not be worried much, because at this point of time we are doing a regular investment. Liquidation would be probably needed when you need let's say down payment for your house purchase, right? So those would have been covered by our regular investment if we keep a specific mix of equity and debt, right? So that's why we'll not think about liquidation at this stage. Primary strategies would be investment, credit, and insurance. Now for that instrument, in the entire lot, I have added everything. PF, BPF as safe income, which should be there. ELSS, definitely we have a long-term horizon, so ELSS is advantageous. Equity mutual funds, a must, because we are talking about beating inflation at this point of time. So equity mutual fund is a must. Debt mutual fund, definitely a percentage of the total investment should go to debt mutual fund. And as we talked about before, we will not be worried about liquidation. This debt mutual funds can take care of our low liquidation need, because the exit load is also low and it can be liquidated pretty easily. Fixed deposits or FDs, I am negating at this point of time, because these provide the lowest interest rate with tax burden at the time of liquidation. So I will not advise FDs at this point of time. Health insurance, as we talked, it's a must. We have to think of 5 lakhs which is provided by our employer plus some additional insurance to cover my entire family. credit protection insurance if we have a home loan. This goes hand in hand. So in the later videos, we have already covered 20 to 30, 30 to 40. So we'll go about each instrument and talk about the strategies for each of the age group. In my we'll also cover about 40 to 50 and above 50 age group in my next videos. Thanks a lot for watching my video, viewers.